Dear friends, welcome to PÖFF TV from the 26th Tallinn Black Nights Film Festival, where our heated program is very full and the snow and the wolves are out. My name is Niki Nikitin and I have the honor to work with Tina Locke and curate my own section called Critics Pick. And I have a very special guest with me, Marko from Slovenia, who will present the world premiere of Wake Me. Dobrodošli.
Hvala, thank you very much for
Marko, thank you for coming. Just to start to break the ice, as I said a little bit, I want to quote what I wrote myself about your film. A brilliant contemporary drama set in urban Slovenia with an amazing fresh cast of European shooting stars, an outstanding director of photography, and highly focused editing. Would you agree that this is okay description of your film, Wake Me?
I'm just the director, so I had whole this very good and talented crew. So definitely if we are talking about all the crew, I can say yes. We had good actors, we had good camera, good editing. And of course, but now here we have a world premiere, and we are now going to see how the audience will react, and are we right?
I don't want to spoil too much the content of a movie, so I will not tell you, so much what it's about, because the audience will surely enjoy and see it. But let's talk maybe first of all a bit about the casting, because I was really very impressed by your actors, especially the main guy. Can you tell us a little bit how long did it take you to find him? How was the preparation process? Did you rehearse a lot?
Yes, we had audition for the main actor at first. We had some 20 actors, Slovene actors, and then from these 20 we focused on few of them. Parallel, we had also the casting for the main actress, and then we put those pairs together and had some three rounds of this audition. And when we saw who's fitting who, of course we knew before who played this main actor, who main role, and then when we matched them, we also got the main actress. So this was the process. We needed to start shooting film much earlier, but we had some difficulties in Slovenia, not just due to COVID, but also we had some government blockade of the film fundings, so that gave us much more time to rehearse. And we started shooting some three months after we previously thought we will start shooting. So during this period, with COVID and questioning ourselves, are we going to get fundings or not? We were practicing, not just with the main actor and other actors, but also with supporting roles. And we also on these our exercises we become as friends, and we learn a lot about each other and about the process, and we had time to let's say play in the process. And we also had a lot of improvisations of the scenes where we were improvising some 5 or 10 minutes long situations, and the actors then got really, they can research their characters and go in few other ways. I was shooting all of this, and then I also made some little editing of the scenes and everything. So we shaped every scene so that they can really feel it, that they can really feel their characters when we were shooting for real.
So you did a lot of improvisation, but you also wrote the script with two colleagues, right? Yes. So maybe you can tell us first about what gave you the original idea to write the script. Was it based on true facts, as they say nowadays? Did you know somebody who this story happened to, or where did your inspiration come from?
Yeah, we started shooting this script in 2014. or let's say 2015, and it was big this migration crisis in Europe. Our generation for the first time saw so many immigrants coming into Europe from Middle East, Africa, and we were a little bit shocked about everything. And that was the time when I noticed that we as Europeans, when we are tolerant, but then when some other culture is infiltrating in ours, then some of us start being a little less tolerant, and this way of thinking and way of doing things with the fake news and this fear which was fueled by some media and politicians. It was really interesting for us, because we start noticing that some ordinary people, they start changing their minds and their thoughts about this very particular subject of some other culture intruding in their own lives. They really got scared, and this was interesting fact. And from that period, we were writing the scripts, and of course it's a little bit interesting, because you know that you start writing the script at 2015, and you'll have the world premiere 2022. So you know what
7 years.
Yeah, let's say what will happen at 2002. Maybe we will not be relevant anymore. You know what will happen. So we shaped a little bit also this, but this was our main focus till now.
Marko, I can tell you, and I hope the audience will believe me, that your film is still super relevant. I think in the world we live in, I don't want to go too much into politics, but it's even more relevant than 7 years ago. And that's why I'm so happy that you're here. It's a very important film for me, but to be clear, it's also entertaining in a good way. It's not boring. There's a lot of tension. There's also action. You know, there's a lot of going on the screen. So this is for me a great achievement in your career, because this is like really looks like a very big budget. It looks like really like huge cinema. I know you're a European co-production, not only Slovenia but also some neighboring countries. But I can imagine that what I see on screen, let's say, is not that big of a budget that you actually had, or?
Yeah. I don't. I mean, we had Croatia, we had Serbia, we had Rimage, and also had some media support for the developing of the project. So I even got some smaller fundings from France. But so yeah, it was what was interesting for me. It was that we really collaborated. I collaborated with different colleagues from those different countries, and this was really, I think, something that really put us on some next level. So yeah, I mean, thank you for these words. We were also, I mean, this town of just Senice, where we were shooting, it's also a very interesting town, because it was in ex-Yugoslavia. There were a lot of foreign workers there. I mean, from Serbia, Macedonia, Albania, Bosnia, Croatia. And after Slovenia was separated from the Yugoslavia, when Yugoslavia fell apart, those minorities still live there, and it is a steel city with a steel industry. And so this post-industrial atmosphere and everything is also really similar. I mean, I'm really familiar with it, because I also grew in city of Rijeka, which is let's say Mediterranean post-industrial city now. Yeah? So yeah, it was.
So Marko, once again, hvala puno for being with us. Hvala puno for coming. You brought your producer, Dane Hočeva, who has very experience with you. Do we have anybody else? Will we have anybody else in the cinema?
Yes, of course. We have Zala Uparash is also one of the producers. We have creation producer Jure. We have director of the photography Ivan Zadro. We have the editor Vlado Gojun. We have the actors, main actor Jure Henningman, main actress Živa Salan, and the supporting role Juri Drevenšek.
Great. So, dear audience, please come and see Wake Me. It's a world premiere. So Marko is very eager to hear your feedback. Find him either in the Q&A after the film or just around here in Tallinn and give him some feedback. See you soon again. Thank you. Good evening, everybody.
Thank you very much.